Welcome everybody, welcome on in. I am the Ginger Beard, a man here with the Castlevania has finally been released on the old Dead by Daylight, and we are doing the weekly update as usual here on the channel. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna hop in the store real quick. Don't forget your free gift as always, 250k. Hey man, we went in reverse. I was like going up. I like up blood points. Last one was like 400k. What happened? What happened, buddy? Getting cheap on me now. All right. So, Trevor Belmart? Is that how you say his name? Belmart? Belmart? We'll go Belmart. I like Belmart better. A la carte. We're going to go through these. There is a couple. These are pretty good. I'm gonna say that, being from the vampire world, these cosmetics are really good. So there's that one, and this is Leon Belmont's uniform. There's that one. That might be my favorite one. Might be. Interesting. And then what's this one? Simon Belmont's gear. Kind of reminds you of like a barbarian kind of deal there. A little bit of a barbarian deal going on. Just a tad. Just a tad. Okay, we're gonna go back and go. Say the truth. We're just gonna go through the main page right up top here. The Chronicle of Terror. These are the two for Dracula. Not bad. Not bad at all. This one's Darkness Reigns. It's a more basic style here. Definitely more basic. This one's more flair, man. This one has a lot of flair to it here, but so that one's a little bit basic here. I'll show you the Mori of them real quick. I do plan on doing a whole Mori recap, literally, of all the killers here later, pretty soon. Probably I'll put it out this week sometime, actually, but. Now, I have never used this guy. Never. As I say, like in so many of my videos when I do updates, patch notes and stuff like that, I don't do the PTB because they always change stuff on the full release. So I don't really care to play a character when I know stuff's going to be changed on that character. It's just me personally. It's my personal take on it. I just don't want to do it. So they changed him, of course. They changed both of them on release day from the patch notes that I've talked about before. They have changed him. So we are going to go in each one of them. We're going to start with the killer, and I'm going to read off his perks and what they are. Like I said, they've all been changed. There's not much to say than that. So it is what it is. We got to get the 15 so I can pop them. It don't matter really. I mean, at the end it should be right. Got dominance. The first time a totem in each chest is interacted with by a survivor, that totem or chest is blocked by the entity for 4 seconds. And it goes up, I'm sure. After one generator has been repaired, a random doll totem becomes a hex totem and curses the obsession. The obsession suffers 27% repair speed penalty. They also see this hex totem's aurora within 12 meters. This effect persists until the hex totem is cleansed. And then you see the auroras of unopened chests, and survivors' auroras are revealed 3 seconds when they enter an 8-meter range. You also gain the ability to kick chests to close them. This ability has a 60-second cooldown. Survivors unlock these closed chests 50% faster. When this was first said, and I read it, the patch notes on here on the video, I made a video about it. I didn't understand it too much. I didn't get what was the whole purpose of this. So whenever I watched people play the PTB, whenever somebody runs by a chest, they can see them. If the chest is open and they run by it, they cannot see you. Or you cannot see them, I should say. So you have to kick it closed. If it's closed, then you can see them again. So that's the whole premise. Now, I'm guessing from what I seen, at least what I seen at the time, when you kick them closed, they don't get no items out of them anymore. Somebody down below maybe can verify that. I'm not positive on that, but from what I seen, they don't get no item. They open it and it's like, oh, there's nothing here. So that sucks on the survivor side of things. So if anybody knows anything about that, let me know down below. We greatly appreciate it. We're gonna smack him up to 15 real quick. Which will not take us long. And I haven't seen any amena builds being made yet. That hasn't been a thing yet. So this one went up a little bit, 30% repair speed penalty and 12 meters now. Yeah, so it goes up a tiny bit as we go. I think that the best one out of all of them, though, is probably the chest perk. The Hex one ain't going to be that great because you bust it, it's done, dead. I think the chest one would probably be better. I actually think the chest one also could work on different killers as well, because if you kick the chest closed when they open it, there's so many of the M1 killers that just swing. That would be so beneficial when they run by stuff like that. You even could run it on Ghostface and people like that. So there's a lot that you could run him on. Just a ton you can run it on. By the way, did you see the fire back here blowing? See how it blows differently now? It's just not straight up and down no more. I did notice that. I don't know if anybody else noticed that at all, but I noticed it. Let's check out the survivor here. I'm going to hurry up and boost him to 15 real quick, and then we'll look at his perks. Trevor Belmont. I personally think, I'm just going to say, guys, I personally think that this guy is the better looking one out of most of the guys on this whole game. Just gonna say, more like it's because of the whole vampire deals. Usually people from vampire stories and stuff like that are just better looking altogether. Probably a case of this, but yeah. It's just how it is, guys. It's just how it is. I don't know what else to tell you. Usually in vampire stories, that's just how it is. That's why the girls like them so much. Got a little bit more here to level. Like I said, we'll take them up. 15. And that's where we'll stop them. I don't do no cuts in my videos also, if you haven't noticed that yet. I don't do that stuff. I don't cut it up or anything, or I don't do that stuff. I just would rather people see the full gameplay than me cutting up videos and stuff, you know, making it look that great. If something's broke or something, I'd rather people see it. Alright. So. Eyes of Belmont. When a generator is completed, the aurora of the killer is revealed to you for 2 seconds. Whenever a killer aurora is revealed for a specific amount of time, that time is increased by 2 seconds. Stunning the killer with a pallet upgrades your held item rarity to the next tier. Then recharges 25% of that item's maximum charge. This perk has a 35-second cooldown. That's very interesting. Give me a minute here. There it is. This perk, Moment of Glory. This perk activates after you open or rummage through 2 chests. When you become injured, you also become broken. Automatically heal 1 health state after 60 seconds, and this perk deactivates. Out of these, I personally think that this one, this Exaltation one, is probably going to be the most used. If you can stun a killer, maybe even this one, the Eyes of Belmont, that's a possibility too. These two I see being used the most out of this guy. That's 100%. It's out of these two. This can be really good. Like if I know how a lot of people just bring in like usually green stuff, like green flashlights, green toolboxes. It's usually green, man. If you pallet stun someone, it's gonna turn to purple, and plus it gets more charge. You can use it again. Oh man, that might make gens go faster. People who use a flashlight a lot is gonna help them a lot. I see more positives with this one than anything. You can make some interesting builds with this one. The only thing I see a problem with this one is, of course, Franklin's. That's be the only issue. But obviously, they're not going to know what you're running, so you got like a 50% chance. But yeah. Shrine of the Week. Dark Arrogance, the Lynch, Mindbreaker, the Demogorgon. Out of these two, I would probably say 100% it's the Mindbreaker. You see it all the time. Whenever you work on those gens and you can't see your friends running around or nothing because of the Mindbreaker. Self-Care and Wake Up. Wow. Those are some old ones. I don't... This is very hard because they're both terrible in their own way. I'll just have to go Self-Care. I remember when Self-Care was great. Let's make Self-Care great again. How about that? It don't take no 2 minutes to heal. How about that? One could pray, right? One could pray. But that is it for the updated DLC. As you know, right now on the old Twitcheroony, if you'd like to watch Twitch for hours on end, you could get these nice free Castlevania items. If you want to do that, you have from August 27th to September 10th to get them. Just watch your favorite streamer for hours on end, and you can get them for free if you got your account linked on Twitch. So, yeah, might want to get on that. But that's all I got for you right now. I do know that Lights Out 2.0 is coming here real soon. They did talk a little bit about it on the stream. I'm not going to talk too much about it right now until I have it on paperwork that it is exactly what's going to happen, because, you know, they say one thing and then do another. So I don't really want to say what's going to be happening until I actually see it written down on a website or something, you know, on their website. So I'm going to wait to do that when that happens and they put all the information out. Maybe next week. More than likely it'll be next week, because it's supposed to be starting here pretty soon, like really soon in September. So I will go over it all and what's going to be happening. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it right now until I know for sure what's going on, what exactly you have to do. You know, just want to make sure everything's right. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the bell. Let me know down below what you like about everything that came out so far and what's your opinions on it. Would you change anything? If I'm going to say something to change, I have said this in the patch notes and I'll say it right now. That vampire does not bite no one. Vampires bite people. There's no blood stuff. There's no blood sucking. There's nothing vampire. But just drink blood. I thought that a vampire would have latched on biting somebody. Like, that's what I thought was going to happen, but it never happened. So, I mean, yeah, that's my only gripe. Vampires bite people. There's no biting. So, maybe the bat does, or the dog. Something that you change into, you know? Maybe it's something like that, but who knows? So let me know down below what you would have done differently. And yeah, I will see you all on the next one. Have a good rest of your day. And I am out of here.